Et salut à tous, c'est Captain et je suis ravi de vous retrouver pour un nouvel épisode sur The Council. On est à l'épisode combien 11 il me semble, de cette série. Je pense que il devrait s'agir, pardon, de l'avant-dernier épisode plutôt, de cette série. Et puis voilà, maintenant là, il faut qu'on aille utiliser nos dons de démons pour aller convaincre un peu tout le monde de voter pour nous au, euh, au colloque. Et let's go. On va commencer par le premier qui vient. Limite, je pense que je commence par un. Parce que c'est. Ah, les liaisons dangereuses de. De qui d'ailleurs? Qui est-ce qui a écrit les liaisons? Putain, le pire, c'est que je l'ai étudié en. C'était quoi, en terminal ou en seconde? Je sais plus. Je sais plus qui l'a écrit. C'est terrible. Allez, on va parler à Polnaire en premier. J'ai quoi? Putain, j'ai rien en termes d'inventaire. C'est ce qu'on appelle être à poil. Est-ce qu'il y a des trucs à voler peut-être? Je sais pas.
Golden elixir.
Pourquoi pas?
What a mess. Looks like Volner was
C'est
interrupted.
le symbole du jeu, ça d'ailleurs. C'est le tableau. C'est ça. Je suis parti pour une heure, faut que je regarde l'heure vite fait, puisque. Là, pour le coup, ça va vraiment être une heure, si je puis dire, assez rigoureuse. Dans le sens où faut que je parte là, dans une heure, quoi. Donc ça se trouve, je vais pas faire grand chose. C'est pas grave, au pire, si je fais pas grand chose, le prochain épisode sera un peu plus conséquent. J'ai pas l'impression que ce soit. J'ai pas envie de fouiller. Dit-il alors qu'il vient de fouiller tous les champs, mais j'ai pas envie de passer mon temps non plus à faire que de la fouille, quoi. Donc on va. Voilà, on va faire au plus vite, je pense, vraiment. Où est-ce qu'ils sont, à votre avis? Est-ce qu'ils sont au même endroit qu'avant? C'est-à-dire que Godoy était dans le salon, enfin dans la salle à manger? Ah merde, ça c'est pas du tout là où je m'attendais à arriver une nouvelle fois. Est-ce qu'il y a quelqu'un ici? Non. Le jeu qui a toujours des petits soucis de la gouille. J'espère que mon son marche bien, je crois qu'il y a une mise à jour Windows. Non, c'est pas sur ce PC là que j'ai une mise à jour Windows. Parce qu'à chaque fois qu'il y a des mises à jour Windows, ça fout la merde dans mes. Dans mes. Dans mon setup.
Atrus, the Miller brothers. Mother expressly forbade me from reading it.
Je pensais qu'il allait avoir genre un. Le personnage a rajouté quelque chose, genre maintenant je comprends pourquoi, ce genre de choses.
I need to talk to Von Volner. Blast it. Home is with him.
Gentlemen.
Louis! I'm sorry, but we're waiting for Duke Manuel. If you wouldn't mind leaving us, I should think you already have enough to do as it is.
Very well. I didn't mean to disturb you.
They're waiting for Duke Manuel. No doubt to make him change sides.
All right. If they want him, then they'll get him.
Il faut que je trouve Godoy en premier. Qui se trouve. Est-ce que je peux leur demander à eux?
What can I do for you, sir? I am at your service day and night, sir.
As I was unable to bring my personal effects with me, I was wondering if you could find me a few items.
Of course, sir. What would you require?
Ouais. On va aller voir là. Il y a vraiment personne. Bon bah écoutez, j'ai l'impression qu'ils sont tous en haut. Hein. Et le perso qui est nouveau. Berdel. Oh là. Oula. Le perso des fois il aime pas être bloqué contre un objet. Ça le fait stresser un peu, j'ai l'impression. Vu que je passe par la chambre, devant la chambre de Hillsborough, je vais peut-être aller. Je vais même probablement aller la voir. C'est moi, je suis pas monté par où je monte d'habitude. Ah, c'est pas cet escalier là, pardon. C'est qui ici? Pérou, donc non. Ah, nice. Napoléon, ça sert à rien. On va aller voir.
Emma?
Come in, Louis. What can I do for you?
What, with the conference soon upon us, I would have thought that...
You are absolutely right. I wanted to wait a bit before talking to you, but as you are here, I've been thinking about what we shall do once we get back. How to arrange the house, prepare the rooms for the children. Yes, I want 3, and the first one will be a boy. We shall call him Louis, like his father.
Oh, man, this just keeps getting worse. She's drifting deeper into madness.
Right. Can't exactly leave her like this, let alone allow her to be manipulated for the sake of this cursed conference. Mortimer has to help her. Please excuse me, madam. Just remembered. I've got something to do.
Come back quickly, my love.
I'll see you later, madam.
I must warn Mortimer that she can't go on like this. I'm sure he can help her.
Ok, donc c'est qu'elle est pas du tout démon, elle est juste folle en fait, apparemment. C'est bizarre d'ailleurs parce que c'est ça que là pour le coup. Ah, ok. Je regarderai peut-être plus tard si j'y pense.
Duke Manuel,
De Richer.
I'm delighted to see you're standing by Lord Mortimer.
One cannot say that the situation is altogether reassuring, but I must admit, he does know what he's doing. Something tells me I've made the right choice. So, to thank you for persuading me to join you, what would you say to a nice piece of amber? I am given to understand that you collect it?
Yes. Thank you very much, sir.
Don't mention it to Isa. It is the least I can do. Good. See you at the vote.
I'll see you later then.
Right. Godoy is on board. Right. Let's use this opportunity to get inside Godoy. I've got a few things I'd like to say to Mr. von Volner.
Just one moment, my Lord Duke.
Yes, monsieur. Is there something you wanted to add?
Concentrate.
I need you to listen carefully to what I have to say, Godoy.
I am all ears.
Push.
I need you to do me a little favor.
It's working. That's it, Louis. Get in his head.
Oh, dear. What is happening to me? I do not feel very well.
I need your help, sir. Get in his head. Perfect.
Thank you, monsieur. I'm sure I'll know how to take full advantage of your vessel, now that I am Manuel.
La traduction c'était un peu. Bon. Je sais profiter de votre enveloppe. Manuel. Voilà.
Duke Manuel, here you are at last.
Sir
mais lui,
Gregory, Mr. von Volner.
Thank you for agreeing to this meeting. I shan't beat about the bush, my friend. I was very disappointed by your behavior. I had thought you more loyal. Consequently, my affection for you leads me to ask you to reconsider one last time.
I've already reconsidered it, Sir Gregory. I shall be loyal to you when it comes to the vote. Have no doubt about it.
Excellent news indeed, my friend. Did you hear, Johann?
Yes, and it comes at a most timely moment. I anticipate an overwhelming victory.
It goes without saying to keep it to yourself. I would like to give William a nice surprise.
Whatever you say.
I'll leave you with Johann a while. I still have a few things to settle. I shan't be long.
See you later, Sir Gregory.
Oh, Godoy. Come over here. I'm warming myself up. I had the misfortune to step outside and I'm frozen solid.
I wonder what he was doing outside. Something to do with what Holm asked him for, maybe.
Mr. von Volner, I wanted to speak to you. I'd like to make you an offer you can't refuse.
I'm all ears.
Now, we don't have much time, so here it is. You will vote for Mortimer.
What a strange idea, Godoy. You are being ridiculous. Tell me now, why would I do that?
Je sais plus. Von Volner. Diversion.
Louisiana is Spanish. Consequently, I am best placed to know what to do with it. It's turning into a personal stake between Gregory and William. Honestly, would you like it if someone told you what to do with Royal Prussia and Greater Poland?
Well, it depends.
No. Don't try smoothing things over. You are a statesman. You know what I mean. Today, Spain is weighed down by Louisiana, a source of epidemics, insurrections. It prevents us from concentrating on exploiting the wealth in the Western territories. And I have to let Gregory decide?
I understand your point of view. But as far as I'm concerned, I would rather be honest. You are wasting your time, Duke Manuel. You know nothing about me, and your attempts to manipulate me have no effect. You behave as though we were close. Yet ever since you arrived, you've only been interested in your own little self.
Don't say that, Johann. We may not be friends, but we are allies.
Is that so? And what do you know about me, exactly?
I know, for example, that you felt a strong attachment for Miss Adams.
But... how? You weren't there!
As I said, we are allies. I never lose touch with my allies. I take care of my allies. And when they are afflicted with grief, I sympathize.
I didn't speak about it to anyone.
No. And that's perfectly normal. It's your secret.
Thanks, all the same. But, tell me, why do you want to follow Mortimer all of a sudden?
Mortimer is planning something. We don't know everything. He must have something up his sleeve to be so confident.
Ah, really? And what do you think that might be?
All of this is just a show. He has contacted all those we represent.
What do you mean?
That everything is already decided in higher spheres. William Frederick, the King of Spain, the Pope, William Pitt.
I don't understand.
Lord Mortimer has invited those who work in the wings of power to take a hand in swaying the decisions of those who actually hold it. Everything is already played out. He has already won.
But, how is this possible?
We've all underestimated him.
He's fooled us. We're done for.
Look, it all hinges on the next few hours, Johann.
Look, I hear everything you're saying, but there is no chance that Mortimer can make us all change sides. That is why Sir Gregory can but win. You understand?
Think again. It's already too late. Now, you're the last one left. Your loyalty toward Gregory is honorable, but no longer makes any sense. If you don't change your mind, you'll be venturing into dangerous waters for no valid reason.
Unless it's to win.
Yes, but at what price? Think of all those who will be hostile toward you afterwards. Just think about it rationally a minute. Prussia has nothing directly at stake, so why put your position or your life in the balance?
I hear you. Honestly, betraying Gregory is... well, it's unthinkable. Unless I simply don't have any choice.
Yes, he's finally cracked.
Thank you for warning me.
You're welcome. There is nothing more natural between allies. I did what I could. Now, it's up to you. As for me, I'll vote for Mortimer. Good luck to you.
Good luck.
On vient quand même de le menacer de mort en fait, clairement.
Good. I mustn't lose too much time. See you later, my Lord Duke. Have a nice rest.
Oui, donc, je sais plus ce que je disais. À propos de Emma. Je sais plus. Non, oui, si, voilà, ce qui me paraissait bizarre, c'est que quand il y a eu la confrontation avec Emily, au final, quand il y a eu les deux, elle était encore saine d'esprit. Qu'est-ce qui s'est passé en l'espace de... je sais pas, dans le jeu, c'est quoi, maximum 8 heures, une nuit, quelque chose comme ça, pour qu'elle devienne complètement folle? Le fait d'avoir tué sa sœur, je sais pas. Ou alors le fait d'avoir tué la mère. J'avoue que je comprends pas trop.
Your Eminence? God damn it, Your Eminence! Damn, I can't feel his pulse. He's dead. What the hell is going on here? I've got to let Mortimer and Holm know about this.
Can you tell us how you found him, Louis?
I went to speak to him about the conference. I knocked on his door. As there was no answer, I went in and I saw him exactly where he is now. I took his pulse, but it was too late.
William? Nothing to do with me, Gregory, if that's what you mean. And you?
Of course not. Poor Giuseppe was with me. I had no interest in getting rid of him.
Louis?
Me? Of course not.
No, I thought as much. I was wondering if you had any idea about what might have happened.
Qu'est-ce que je fais? Parce que si je dis ça, est-ce que je perds pas Volneur également pour le vote?
I know who might have held a grudge against him.
Really? And who might that be?
God damn it, your eminence!
On reprend après un bug du jeu, enfin pas un bug, un crash clairement du jeu.
He's dead. What the hell is going on here? I've got to let Mortimer and Holm know about this.
Heureusement qu'il y a une sauvegarde automatique, j'ai eu peur quand j'ai relancé le jeu.
Can you tell us how you found him, Louis?
I went to speak to him about the conference. I knocked on his door. As there was no answer, I went in and I saw him exactly where he is now. I took his pulse, but it was too late.
William?
Nothing to do with me, Gregory, if that's what you mean. And you?
Of course not. Poor Giuseppe was with me. I had no interest in getting rid of him.
Louis?
Me? Of course not.
No, I thought as much. I was wondering if you had any idea about what might have happened.
Bon, allez, on retente, parce que c'est Volneur qui fait
I
planter le jeu.
know who might have held a grudge against him.
Really? And who might that be?
Well, it's awkward.
Don't worry. You can talk in front of me, Louis. I gave no such order. And if it concerns one of my guests, I need to know their identity.
Well, there's Mr. von Volner.
Johann?
Continue, Louis. Why do you think Johann would have had a grudge against His Eminence?
I heard him making threats.
Thank you for informing us, Louis. I shall inform everyone that His Eminence has had to return to the continent for personal reasons. I must ask you to keep it to yourself.
If von Volner is the murderer, what's gonna happen to him?
He may be Gregory's son, but if he hasn't departed within the hour, I'll take care of him myself. It will not be pretty. A lifetime as a masked servant should cleanse him of the desire to commit an act like that ever again in my house.
J'aime bien le côté, pour le coup, j'aime bien là de voir Mortimer beaucoup plus, voilà, beaucoup plus dur si je puis dire, incisif, ouais, agressif. Donc qui a pu le tuer? En vrai, le fait que ce soit Volner, ce serait un peu trop. Comment je pourrais dire ça? Un peu trop prévisible. Washington, on n'a pas entendu parler. Ça serait, je pense que c'est quelqu'un qui est de notre côté, je dirais. Et encore une fois, hein, le jeu, c'est vraiment les 10 petits nègres. C'est clairement ça. Ce qui voudrait dire qu'en gros, le meurtrier, ça serait quelqu'un qui serait mort de faim, qui aurait fait croire qu'il est mort depuis le début. Ça pourrait être qui? Pérou? Non, Pérou, il s'est suicidé. Donc, non. Qui est le meurtrier? De toute façon, Volner va devoir quitter la maison, donc il va vraiment plus rester grand monde pour le vote en fait. Ça peut être Mortimer, hein. En vrai. Ou Holm. Mais je savais pas que Volner était le fils de Holm. Ça a été dit ça ou pas? Parce que notre personne n'a pas été surpris donc. Ah merde, le pigeon.
Louis, here you are. Well, tell me, how did it go?
I did my best.
Whom did you manage to persuade?
Father, before we start, I have a favor to ask of you.
Do you really think this is the right time to ask?
Yes. It might give you the impression that I'm forcing you, but
I'm listening.
it's about Emma. Help her, please.
What do you mean?
She's in a bad way, Father. She's your daughter. We need to get her off the island as soon as possible. Her state of health concerns me greatly, and she needs to be cared for. She's losing her mind.
You are aware that she's Sir Gregory's guest, not mine. I'm not the only one who decides these things.
I'm sure you could persuade him.
All right, I'll have a word with him. Now, tell me who you've managed to bring
Well,
over
yeah,
to
sure.
us.
Well, there's no point in wasting any time. I'm proud to report they've all come over to our side.
Ha ha, Louis, I'm impressed. I was sure you'd succeed. I'm proud of you, my son. Even Johann? How did you manage to do it?
I possessed Godoy.
You possessed Godoy, of course. Very ingenious of you, I must say. Son, you've accomplished a veritable tour de force. I couldn't have done better myself. Now, we are ready. The conference may begin. Assemble everyone in the conference room. Meet me there and let's get it over.
C'était pas demain? Enfin, c'était pas le lendemain? Il semblait, hein, non? Je peux me tromper.
My friends, here we are at last, gathered together to close this conference. I would first of all like to thank you all for making the time to be here and lend your services. Gregory, I believe I may speak for both of us when I say that we are honored by your presence here.
You are perfectly right to do so, William. Thank you for putting your faith in us and for coming here to participate in this conference. Thank you for helping us to make the best decisions. And I especially want to thank you, William, for perfectly hosting us at your home during these past several days.
I'm not sure all the guests would agree to that. In any case, Holm doesn't seem to be himself.
I would like to add that, unfortunately, Monsieur von Wollner has been called away at the last moment and will not be able to participate in the vote. And that is not all. Duchess Hillsborough will also not be voting. The poor woman has suffered a lot of upheaval lately. As she was feeling quite poorly, she apologizes, but she preferred to return to the continent.
The Duchess? I hope it's nothing serious.
Don't worry, Mr. President. I had someone escort her. The Duchess simply needs rest, and now she is in good hands. And finally, Cardinal Piaggi has also decided to leave us and will not be able to attend the conference.
I must say, Sir Gregory, you are beset by bad luck.
Indeed. One would think that I am hounded by ill fortune.
Good. I think we can begin. You will vote in turn on the question that interests us today. Are you for or against the transfer of ownership of Louisiana from Spain to France? Monsieur de Richet?
I vote for.
Duke Manuel?
For.
Monsieur Napoleon?
For.
President Washington?
For.
The votes are now cast. The project is therefore approved.
Dirty traitor!
Mr. Godoy, soon you will be in charge of passing the territory of Louisiana over to France.
It will be done.
What have you done?
Me? Nothing, dear brother.
What have you done to me?
What have I done? Nothing, Gregory. You did it yourself. A word of advice. In the future, that is, if you have one, don't drink someone else's cup of tea without checking what's in it.
Sir Gregory, what's the matter? William, what have you done?
Not now.
Non. Il y aura un crash.
You are mad, William. Father will punish you for this.
He will probably try, unless I get to him first.
But I cannot die.
No, you cannot die. You are, however, losing all sense of reason, as well as all your special abilities.
What did I drink?
Can't you guess? There are but few things that can have such an effect on such as we. You would know that if you ever ventured even a little way off of Father's beaten track.
Revenge?
Oh, no, my dear Gregory. You will not be taking any revenge. You will die stupidly, alone, enclosed in that rather withered body.
Help me.
After several centuries of near absolute power, here you find yourself on your hands and knees, hoping in vain that someone is going to help you. Tell me, what does that feel like?
Sadique en plus.
Never happened to me.
Son
Can't be
frère, quoi.
good. You cannot leave your body. You cannot project yourself elsewhere. You cannot even contact Father. Go ahead. Try. But you are my brother. So I ask you to remember that all this is your own fault. And I want you to understand I get absolutely no pleasure out of it. Well, very little. Swine! A new order is born today, brother. Enough of Father's hegemony. After all these years of servitude, I can finally stand up and oppose it. You chose to serve him, whatever his excesses. Now it's up to you to face the consequences of that choice.
Matt, I am stronger than you.
Du coup, je me demande si... Ah, donc c'est bien Von Wonner qui l'a tué, du coup. Du coup, je me demande si vous êtes fidèle à Holm ou si au final vous êtes contre Mortimer, si c'est pas la fin du jeu à ce moment-là. Parce que, en gros, Mortimer vous aurait fait ce coup-là à nous, je pense. Je pense. Bien, hop. Voilà. Je pense qu'après, il y a quasiment tout qui est fait. On va partir sur ça parce que c'est... Je crois que c'est le dernier épisode, là, non? Qui arrive, si je ne m'abuse.
What? But... What on earth is happening? Am I dreaming or...
Louis, it's me, Gregory. Listen, we don't have much time.
But where are we?
Louis, I brought us here. You must act swiftly. I can't hold out for long. William has poisoned me. He must have used the blood of a former demon. I am no longer able to enter the body of someone else. The poison is gnawing away at me from the inside. I'm going to die, Louis.
But where are we?
In the ether. What you see is not real. It's only a mental projection created by my spirit. I'm occupying William's spirit at the moment, but I'm not going to be able to keep it up forever. Join me, Louis. Otherwise, all will be lost.
Yes. Yes, I'll join you.
Find a way. Hurry.
I must find them quickly.
Attendez, là pour le coup, là, je comprends pas. Genre, notre perso, on dit clairement je suis fidèle à Mortimer, via nos actions, via tout ce qu'on fait en fait depuis qu'il nous a révélé la vérité. Là, certes, on le voit tuer quelqu'un, mais c'est son frère et... Comment je pourrais dire ça? Le personnage sait qu'en gros, il est pas à la hauteur... Enfin... Comment je pourrais dire ça? Il sait qu'il y a des dessins qui impliquent forcément des meurtres, ce genre de choses, des machinations. Il a quand même menacé Godoy de mort, plus ou moins. Mais là, en gros, j'ai l'impression qu'il retourne sa veste quand il apprend que Mortimer a tué son frère, pour que ses plans arrivent à bout. Enfin, à terme. Et surtout que, juste avant qu'on change d'épisode, là, enfin de chapitre d'épisode, ouais, le perso n'avait pas l'air tant bouleversé que ça par le fait de voir quelqu'un mourir sous ses pieds, quoi. Donc je comprends pas.
I deserve a great destiny, and I will let nothing, nor no one, stand in the way of my dream.
History will remember me,
Ça, c'est vrai.
and the sacrifices I made.
Est-ce qu'il y a de la gelée royale ici?
Dear God, if I lose the war against France, I will be doomed.
Ça, faudrait que je me renseigne. Qu'est-ce qui s'est passé lors de la guerre entre l'Espagne et la France En vrai, j'ai récupéré pas mal de... Il est là-dedans, peut-être. Voilà. Non. Qu'est-ce qui se passe?
But there must be a way.
Sarah? Is that you?
Louis? Louis, can you hear me? I'm here, Louis. Can you see me?
Of course, but I don't understand.
Oh, merciful heaven. You can see me.
Yes,
Louis, I don't know what's happening, but you must help me.
Look, just calm down.
I can't see you, Louis.
I'm here right in front of you.
No, I can't see you. The caves are deserted. I can't leave, Louis. Help me.
You died.
Died? No! What are you talking about? Look, I am right here.
And as you are my sister, it's possible that demons don't completely disappear after their physical bodies die.
But how is that possible, damn it? I'm stuck here!
I don't know. I'm only guessing. Only your physical body is dead. Apparently your spirit is kept here.
I daren't try understand. Am I condemned?
Look, neither of us know anything about this situation, really.
Help me, Louis. You are the first one, the only one to see me, to speak to me. Without you, I'll never get out of here. Don't leave me like this, I beg you.
Listen, you have to stay positive. Seeing as I've entered the ether, I must be able to leave it. If it's possible for me, then it's possible for you.
Do you really think so?
Rational and open, remember?
Yes, right. You are right. There must be a solution. But how come you can move around?
I'm not dead.
I don't understand.
I think there are many things that you don't understand.
It doesn't matter. I trust you. You are going to help me, aren't you?
I must be getting on. I can't stay much longer.
Louis, I beseech you. Promise you're going to help me.
Of course I'm going to help you, Mother.
Thank you, Louis. I trust you. Thank you.
Est-ce que c'était une projection ou est-ce que c'était vraiment son esprit? Mais du coup, enfin là j'ai l'impression qu'en fait tout le monde est démon. Vous voyez, c'est là genre on apprend que elle du coup c'est notre sœur parce qu'elle est démon. Tout le monde est démon en fait. Qui n'est pas démon dans l'histoire? C'est ça la vraie question. Du coup je commence à me demander si on est vraiment démon. Ou si genre moitié mort joue pas un jeu avec nous. Ça serait le plus gros mindfuck qui existe par contre, hein, je pense. Alors, le fait qu'il y ait les portraits, me fait penser que peut-être c'est une façon pour les démons de nous surveiller quand on est dans la chambre, peut-être. On va aller dans la salle, enfin dans la réception plutôt.
What am I doing here now? Nothing seems real.
You're nothing but a coward.
What a bunch of amateurs you are. Please, keep calm.
What on earth is going on here? I don't understand a thing.
Louis, don't waste any time. Appease them. My thoughts are becoming confused. Help me. Be quick.
Yes, not a minute to lose.
Pourquoi il l'aide? Je comprends pas. À part c'est pour sortir de...
I can count on my father and my son to defend me. Yes. But will they make it in time?
That's not really Elizabeth. It's another demon who wants to protect home from Mortimer. On a symbolic level, he should be placed between the two of them.
D'accord. Hein? Quoi? Il doit être au fond lui du coup, non? J'imagine.
God damn it. I don't understand a thing. I'm doomed.
Emma is completely lost. She needs to be close to her sister. As for Emily, well, she no longer trusts anyone. Apart from me, that is. I have to stay by her side.
Ok. Donc, qui fait que théoriquement, c'est hop, comme ça, du coup. Si je comprends bien.
Stay with me, Louis. We must take Al-Azif back from him.
One thing is for sure. My mother and Volnor have the same objective. To find that book. They're following the same trail and must be close to each other.
D'accord, mais du coup ça veut dire que si je mets Volnor là... En gros comme ça passe, non? Et Mortimer, il veut quoi lui? Du coup, c'est peut-être lui la clé de tout.
He wants to isolate me again.
That's not really Elizabeth, it's another demon who wants to protect home from Mortimer. On a symbolic level, he should be placed between the two of them.
Non, toujours pas. C'est peut-être moi du coup la clé.
I need to keep an eye on them. Emma is completely lost. She needs to be close to her sister. As for Emily, well, she no longer trusts anyone. Apart from me, that is. I have to stay by her side.
Mais c'est qui Emily du coup? J'arrive pas à discerner, faire la différence entre Emma et Emily.
God damn it. I don't understand a thing. I'm doomed.
I can count on my father and my son to defend me. Yes. But will they make it in time? I won't let him attack his brother.
Whatever happens, I trust him and only him. I must take the book back to him.
One thing is for sure. My mother and Volnor have the same objective. To find that book. They're following the same trail and must be close to each other.
Du coup, vu qu'il doit rapporter le livre à Holm, je dirais que Holm doit être à côté. C'est-à-dire que si je fais ça, c'est-à-dire que là, il doit avoir ça et ça. Non? À moins qu'on invertisse comme ça. Non. Je comprends pas du coup. Attendez, j'ai pas vu que j'avais fait une erreur. Comme ça, non? C'est pas bon? Qu'est-ce que j'ai loupé? Enfin, qu'est-ce qui est pas logique de mon raisonnement?
I have to protect my sister. Help me, Louis.
Donc, c'est-à-dire que c'est ça, comme ça.
Looks like I've succeeded. They've all disappeared.
Louis, it's worked. But don't waste any time.
Yes, I'm coming.
At least as soon as I found the exit.
On va où là? Dans le salon? Ah non, on n'est pas dans le salon. Si. On est dans une chambre. Je me fais flipper. Oh, ça sent le nouveau crash. Ça sent le nouveau crash.
Emily?
Louis? Louis! Who on earth is... Louis, where are you? I can't see you.
In front of you, Emily.
She can't see me?
Louis, are you dead too?
It's complicated.
I thought Emma killed you.
Oh, yes, that's right. She still doesn't know everything I found out.
I understand that it must be difficult to forgive her, but if you think about it, salvation won't be found in anger, Emily.
It's all so unfair, Louis.
A part of me does understand her actions.
To hell with good intentions.
On the contrary, I believe now is the perfect time to decide how you want to live your life, in bitterness or in peace. Think about it, Emily.
But I thought, how is it that you are here? Can you move around?
I'm going to have to be a bit blunt here, Emily. You'll have to excuse me, but it's quite baffling. Mortimer and Holm are age-old spirits who can change bodies.
What?
They're demons.
Louis, are you feeling all right?
And I am one too.
Louis, you don't seem very well at all.
Because William Mortimer is my father. And he's yours too. Yours and Emma's. He's bestowed certain powers on me. Like how to read a human mind. And even how to control it. Look, I know it's a lot to take in. Are you alright?
Yes. Actually, no. How do you expect me to feel? It would be easier if you told me you'd simply lost your mind, or even that I've lost my mind, which would at least make some sense. If only something inside me didn't vibrate at the sound of your words.
I'm not making it up, Emily. You've got to believe me.
And where are we then?
In the ether, I think. Think of it as a psychic dimension.
Oh, well, that explains it then. Do you have any more bedtime stories like that?
Well, you are dead.
Yes, of course I am. I should have known. Ask a stupid question.
Yes, I know, Emily. It's hard to believe, but even if it seems insane, I assure you that it's all true.
We are dead, and we're talking in the ether.
Well, not exactly. You see, I'm not dead.
What? But if you are here without being dead, then there must be a way out. Help me, Louis. I am begging you, help me.
Clearly, it seems like there must be some way of getting you out of here. So technically, yes, I don't see what could stop you.
Do you really think so?
Oh, nothing much surprises me now. I must go.
Wait, don't leave me. For pity's sake, Louis.
But I must if I'm to find a solution. Be brave, Emily.
Yes, I understand. I trust you.
I'll be back for you, I promise.
Louis, help. Don't leave me. Louis! Louis! My own sister. I should have left her to die when the Tsarina caught her. I really am so stupid. It was obvious that she would betray me one day. That bitch.
I must be quick.
My memories. I'm losing my sense of Louis? Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Pick up the thread of my thoughts, Louis. Of my memories. Make haste.
On va falloir reconstituer ça. Oh, shit.
And coincidentally, who arrives at the same time as Emily? And coincidentally, who arrives at the same time as Emily? Louis de Richet, his son. He brings his 4 children together, and even then I didn't react. And coincidentally, who arrives at the same time as Emily?
This memory is important, but it's as if there's something missing. There must be an order to this.
Ok. Oh, ça va être long.
And the cherry on the cake. And the cherry on the cake is I drank his cursed tea. He knew I would drink it. The rascal knows me better than I do myself.
Ok. Ça c'est après le thé. Ah.
He allowed me to bring Emily back again to this conference, supposedly to find her sister, whereas Emma hadn't even disappeared yet. The poor wretch was shot as her sister was setting foot on the island. I should have understood that earlier.
Oh la vache, j'ai tellement de souvenirs. Wow.
France, so much effort, so much waste. France, so much effort, so much wasted time. From Charles Martel to the wars of religion, I simply did not consider Protestantism to be a real threat, and that was my greatest mistake. My faith in Father and the Catholic Church that he administered made me blind. I can see that now. I lost France through 100 years of war.
Ok.
It was a trap. It was a trap right from the start. At the previous conference 3 years ago, I'm sure he already knew I would bring the Hillsborough sisters here. He knew it. He knew it. He already knew they were his daughters.
Oh la vache, il y a trop de souvenirs, je pourrais jamais.
I recalled Sparta. I recalled Sparta of my exchanges back then with my brother. I did everything in my power to avoid the Peloponnesian War, but he wouldn't listen. He always wanted more. Father wasn't gentle with William back then, shutting him in the body of Pericles for 8 years, and reducing Athens and its cursed democracy to its knees. And when Elizabeth disappeared, No, it's not possible. I couldn't have missed that. Not me. He cut me off from our father, and I didn't say a word. I can't hold out. He feeds Louis, and I continue to see nothing. He stuffed his poor son with an occult knowledge that we usually take months to give to our children. And Louis is only trying his best to get by. He doesn't realize he's being led to the slaughter.
C'est le bordel dans ma tête, il y a trop de souvenirs.
I recalled Sparta.
Je vous avouerai que pour un dernier épisode, c'est pas du tout ça que j'imaginais. Enfin, pour un dernier épisode du jeu, hein, je pense. Je parle.
Charles François. What an adventure. It was so easy for me to sell your title of Marquis de Maintenon to Françoise d'Aubigné and to sail for the Caribbean islands. One of my greatest successes. With one stroke, I placed myself right next to the King of France, with a mistress under my orders, and I was able to impose my law over the seas of the triangular trade.
Anyhow, I should try to concentrate on his voice.
Dear Countess Dunolstein, what a pity you disappointed me. Managed to swindle Lafayette for the damage he did to the Western monarchies. So full of remorse once it was done, I don't really regret making you steal the necklace and end up in a convent.
Bon, j'imagine que ça commence par Sparte.
France, so much effort, so much wasted time. I recalled Sparta of my exchanges back then with my brother.
I'm losing focus. Come on, Louis, concentrate, concentrate. I must concentrate on the important memories, the ones that led home into this situation.
Huh? Bah du coup je sais pas ce qu'il faut faire. Du coup je sais pas ce que je dois faire dans cette séquence. Je comprends pas, je pensais qu'il fallait en gros choisir un souvenir, suivre un souvenir, puis en suivre un autre, puis en suivre un autre, puis en suivre un autre, et ainsi de suite. Apparemment non, faut choisir les souvenirs. Parce que je suis à deux doigts de faire échappe, aller chercher mon portable pour comprendre l'énigme, parce que j'ai pas envie de la faire.
He stuffed his poor son with an occult knowledge that
What have I missed?
Enfin, ce souvenir.
from our father, and I didn't say a word.
I must have missed a memory.
Je comprends pas ce qu'il faut faire. Je comprends pas.
It was a trap. At the previous conference 3 years ago, I'm sure he already knew I would bring
This is
the
the first event that brought home here. Oh yeah, I'm on the right track.
Peut-être que c'est les sœurs du coup, j'imagine.
France, so much effort, so much waste. He allowed me to bring Emily back again to this conference. Supposedly to find
I'm on the right track here.
Elisabeth, du coup, non. J'imagine. Ah, c'est lequel déjà là-bas?
And the cherry on the cake is I
C'est le
drank
dernier.
his cursed tea.
Je comprends pas l'intérêt de l'énigme en fait, vraiment.
And coincidentally, who arrives at the same time as Emily? And coincidentally, who arrives at the same time as Emily?
I'm getting closer to him.
And coincidentally, who arrives at the same time as Emily?
Je comprends pas en fait. C'est-à-dire que le jeu, enfin, si on apprenait à la limite des choses sur Holm, pourquoi pas? Enfin, oui, on a appris quelque chose comme quoi il est là depuis Sparte, etc. Ok, on s'en doutait. Mais je veux dire là, l'énigme nous apprend rien quoi. C'est juste, je veux dire moi, c'est juste chiant. C'est juste un truc pour faire une énigme, pour faire une énigme. Cette énigme n'a pas d'intérêt quoi dans l'histoire. J'imagine que c'est ça là-bas du coup.
His
Bon.
children are gathered together? Yes? And when Elizabeth, he cut me off from our father, and I didn't say a word. And when
One more.
Elizabeth disappeared, he feeds. He stuffed his poor son with an occult knowledge that we
Getting to
usually
the end here.
Et à la fin, il boit le thé, puis voilà. Donc du coup, il y avait bien des séquences souvenirs. Enfin, des séquences pièges. Qui avaient intérêt.
I recalled Sparta.
Je veux dire, quand je dis ça, ce qui aurait été justement plus logique, ça aurait été de reconstituer chronologiquement ce qu'ils auraient fait. Là, on aurait eu un peu plus un background entre Mortimer et Holmes. On se serait dit putain, mais depuis tout ce temps, ils se font la guerre ou ce genre de choses. Et ça a commencé par un truc insignifiant ou quelque chose comme ça. Mais là, en fait, on refait que les événements du jeu. Moi, j'ai envie de découvrir plus, quoi, de l'histoire globale.
And the cherry on the cake. And the cherry on the cake is I drank his cursed tea. He trapped me. He poisoned me to stop me from being able to leave this body. He cut off all communication with father and brought his children here. How could I not have seen it earlier? He's going to absorb me. The traitor! No one can stop him now. Hurry, Louis. I absolutely must see you before it's too late. You have managed to follow my thoughts. Come to me, quickly.
Encore une fois, c'est pas logique. Le perso doit. Enfin, pourquoi il suit Holm tout à coup? Alors là, du coup, je suis émancipé apparemment. Pourquoi?
Louis, hurry! He's coming!
What's happening?
I can sense him. He's here. He's trying to get inside me, Louis. William has completely lost his mind. He's getting ready to pull out all the stops. He's going to devour my mind, Louis. I'm not going to be able to stop him.
Louis, you are here. I sense your presence.
What? But he can't even see me.
Congratulations, my son. You have succeeded in joining us.
Louis, don't let him draw you in there. You are signing your death warrant if you decide to follow him. I won't be there to protect you.
It's over, my son. We have won. A new order can be born.
Louis, I'm so weak. I can feel him entering. I can no longer keep him out. He's coming.
He's here.
I can. Can you see him?
He's here. He's coming closer to you.
Where? Louis. I don't want to just disappear. He's inside my mind. I can feel him crushing me.
He's just in front of you.
I'm so sorry, brother. There's nothing you can do to stop me now. You made your choice, and you have lost.
I was wrong about him from the very beginning. He's mad. He must be stopped. You can still do something, Louis. Don't let him get away with all this so easily. I implore you.
Je ne crois ni en lui ni en Mortimer.
Look at yourself, Uncle. You're just as bad as he is. Despite being centuries old, and despite all the wisdom you should have acquired, I don't believe in you, nor do I believe in him. You can count on me to do my utmost, so that neither of you will succeed in your plans.
Louis, it's over for me. It's up to you now to protect our family. Find your sister, Louis. She'll know what to do.
What are you saying?
Find her.
It's over, brother. Don't fight it.
You will be punished for this.
Perhaps, but you won't be there to see it, will you?
You will be punished!
C'est qui Azael? Ça me dit quelque chose. Shit.
Where am I?
It's all right, son. Don't panic. It's over.
I'm back? Where are the guests?
I invited them to go up to their rooms. They're resting. Don't worry.
Gregory?
We won, Louis. It's over.
He's dead?
Definitively. Now the way is clear. At any rate, rejoice. Great things await us.
What did you do to him?
I devoured his soul.
But I didn't see you use the Holy Lance.
Indeed not. I didn't need to. Can't you guess how I did it? The Lance of Longinus is just a vessel, Louis. It could have been any object that had the blood of Christ on it. The blood of an ancient, more precisely. But I didn't need the blood of an ancient. You see, I have been in dear Lord Mortimer's physical body for longer than my brother has been in Sir Gregory Holmes. Therefore, I am an ancient, Louis.
What happened in the ether?
I surpassed him.
What do you mean you surpassed him?
I made sure he was poisoned by my blood before our little chat. Remember the cup of tea in the dining room? I wagered that Gregory simply wouldn't be able to let it get cold. Old habits do die hard.
You put your blood in your tea?
And he put the hangman's rope round his own neck. Ironic, isn't it? Unable to extract himself from his physical body, it didn't take much time for me to absorb him. In any case, what's done is done. I'm going to rest in the dining room. Join me there when you're ready. The time has come to end this little antisocial gathering.
No doubt about it. This family is rotten to the marrow. I did right not to trust them. Home told me that my last resort was to find my sister. I hope Emma will be able to help me.
Est-ce qu'il parlait vraiment d'Emma ou est-ce qu'il parlait de Sarah? Écoutez, je pense que ça sera du coup ce qu'on gardera pour le dernier épisode. Je vais faire un petit point rapide quand même sur ce qui me gêne, parce que vous devez sentir qu'il y a des choses qui me gênent. C'est qu'en fait, j'ai l'impression que le jeu, enfin les scénaristes plutôt, s'inventent des règles quand ils le souhaitent. Alors, je pense pas qu'ils s'inventent parce que c'est des règles qu'ils connaissaient, vu que c'est leur histoire, ils les connaissent. Mais en fait, ils les ont pas. Ils ne les ont. Pardon, ils ne les ont. Comment je pourrais dire ça? Les règles n'ont pas été données dans leur intégralité au moment où elles le devaient. Dans le sens où, quand Lord Mortimer nous apprend qu'on est des démons, en gros, j'aurais bien aimé qu'ils nous disent vraiment ce que ça implique. Alors certes, il peut pas le dire parce qu'il y a la machination, etc. Il faut pas qu'il révèle non plus tous ses points faibles, certes. Mais le coup de... On peut aller dans un monde qui nous est propre, il aurait pu le dire. Par exemple, leur dire, tu sais, ce monde n'est que physique, et on a notre propre truc. Le fait que Sarah soit une démone, ça sort d'où? Vraiment, genre, il y a rien qui le tease. Au contraire, moi je pensais que c'était au contraire une humaine qui était la seule humaine à lutter contre les démons, parce qu'au final on se rend compte que Sarah en était une, les deux sœurs Hillsborough en était une, on était un démon du coup, Volner en était un, Elisabeth était plus ou moins possédée par un, au final il y avait juste le pape, et encore le pape je crois qu'il avait des visions, donc il s'en était peut-être un également, enfin pas le pape mais le cardinal, vous avez compris. Il n'y a que Washington en fait, qui est pas un démon, de ce que j'ai compris. Donc on a vraiment l'impression qu'en fait le jeu s'invente des règles, s'invente des trucs et nous les met comme ça en mode. Mais vous le saviez non? Bah non. Enfin les terres genre on savait pas. On n'était pas au courant qu'ils pouvaient faire ça. Et pareil le coup de. Il n'y a que le sang des anciens qui peut tuer un démon depuis. Enfin du coup qu'est-ce qu'on peut appeler un ancien? Il y en a combien d'anciens démons ce qui est pas logique en plus parce que un démon ne possède que l'enveloppe corporelle, donc si vous prenez l'essence de ce corps, enfin de cette enveloppe corporelle qui est donc le sang, même si c'est un sang très ancien, en quoi ça va tuer un démon? Oui, ça a pas de sens. Je pense vraiment que ça a pas de sens. Et que peut-être que les démons étaient trop forts pour cette intrigue, pour ce jeu, pour cette histoire, pour cette technologie, et qu'il fallait trouver un moyen de les ralentir, au moins de les stopper autre qu'un moyen physique unique comme la lance. Donc ils ont trouvé cette idée de sang, de poison, etc. Mais le fait qu'un démon puisse en absorber un autre également, ça n'a jamais été précisé. Alors encore une fois, je sais que c'est parce qu'il il doit pas dévoiler tous ses plans, mais quand même, ça arrive vraiment comme une bombe en fait. C'est-à-dire hop, vous savez pas, bah tiens, dans ta gueule. Voilà. Maintenant, tu te démerdes avec ça. T'as cette info, tu te démerdes. T'acceptes. Donc voilà, je suis un peu... en fait, surtout que le jeu avait vraiment le temps. C'est-à-dire, ça fait quoi? Maintenant, ça fait 13 heures que je joue au jeu. Et il n'y a que maintenant qu'on découvre ce genre de choses, alors qu'ils avaient largement le temps d'exploiter ce genre de choses. Ce genre comment je pourrais dire ça? De caractéristiques pour les démons. Par exemple, on aurait pu trouver un livre occulte qui disait les démons seraient, voilà, enfin, limite même on le trouve en début du jeu, comme ça on se dit, bah ouais, enfin, on s'en fout, ça n'existe pas, ou alors c'est que des mythes, ou des trucs comme ça, que notre personne dise, je m'en fiche, c'est une vieille histoire qu'on m'a racontée, j'y crois pas, ce genre de choses. Là, je trouve que vraiment ça arrive un peu trop comme ça. Deus Ex Machina, littéralement. Écoutez, on va voir ce que ça donne du coup pour le dernier épisode. Enfin, normalement, le prochain épisode sera le dernier, donc on ira voir Emma pour essayer de se sortir de ce mauvais pas. Apparemment, c'est un mauvais pas. Parce que, encore une fois, on a choisi les humains, mais Mortimer n'a pas eu l'air de nous en vouloir. Encore une fois, notre perso qui d'un coup aide Holm, alors que littéralement 30 secondes avant, il est en train de le voir mourir sous ses yeux et il bouge pas. C'est étrange. C'est étrange. J'avais comme l'impression en fait qu'il y a des moments du jeu qui ont été coupés. Et genre peut-être parce que on n'y est pas arrivé par le bon embranchement ou ce genre de choses. Et le jeu, du coup, les créateurs ont pas pensé mettre un dialogue. Si vous avez loupé ce passage-là, plutôt dans l'histoire, vous n'êtes jamais censé savoir ce qui s'y passe. Ce genre de choses, si vous avez loupé une conversation ou si vous avez loupé un dialogue parce que vous n'avez pas réussi à exploiter les bons dialogues, les bons choix. j'ai l'impression qu'après vous l'avez un peu dans le cul et il y a des pans entiers de l'histoire qui vous sont bloqués et qui vous arrivent après en plein dans la gueule en mode tu le savais pas, bah t'aurais dû le savoir. C'est l'effet que ça me fait. Donc c'est un peu amer comme sensation, je vais pas vous mentir. Allez, c'est tout pour cet épisode et cette vidéo. Merci de l'avoir regardé, portez-vous bien et je vous retrouve quand vous le souhaitez pour un nouvel épisode sur The Council qui devrait donc être le dernier de cette série. A bientôt.